and offer you a bit of guidance.
Anweisung?
Guidance? What exactly does that mean?
Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to talk. I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got quite a lot on your hands, so let's part ways for now. I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
Danach verschwindet Sion, Vivi scheint in Gedanken verloren zu sein und sieht die abgelenkt aus.
I'm so sorry, Lord Vathan. I'm just not feeling very well. I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the sacrifice core and reach out once I find something.
Lass uns erst die Höhle verlassen.
You definitely need some rest. Let's get out of the hollow.
Lord Vathan, are you going to rest now?
Bist du traurig?
I'm not in a hurry to get back. You've been kind of off since we got out, and it's got me worried.
Falls du reden möchtest, ich bin hier, um dir zuzuhören.
If something's bugging you, just spill it if you want to. I'm a pretty good listener, you know.
I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Vathan. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune, so no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long. Then, one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists. There, I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the Hollows, so all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Dina helped Landon pick people for the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the Hollow freely without fear of sudden disaster. Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, always about the Exaltists and her father. But things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for Dina. Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I could actually help people. After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine. Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was when she started to pull away from me.
War dieses Segen Medikamente des Opfergeist-Serum?
The blessing medicine. Please tell me that wasn't the sacrifice serum Bringer had.
Yes, to be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable. The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption. In the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness. The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exaltists. One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save his reputation, Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing. I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw terror in Dina's eyes that day. That evening, I broke Landon's rules for the first time, and followed him out of the Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him. Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you. And just a few days later, it was time for Dina to be blessed. I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived. So, That day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing, not Dina. At first, Landon argued, and no one believed me. But in front of them all, I looked at him and let my tears fall.
Erzählen, was an den Tag vorgefallen ist.
Lord Landon, please accept the blessing.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
Ungrateful fools! You have no use anymore!
Liar!
Run! Run!
Dina! Dina, wake up! We have to go! Vivian? What's happening? Listen to me! Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't... Father!
No, I was just...
Mom, I wanna go home.
It's got nothing to do with us. This is just what happens when you don't accept the blessing.
Vivian, was this you? Dina, I just didn't want you to accept the blessing. Everyone who does ends up...
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you knew what he's done, you...
He's my father. He's all I have. Stop being self-righteous, Vivian. You only ever bring misfortune.
Damn.
I thought once Landon was gone, Dina would leave the Exaltists. I never expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would stay. Camille lost her entire family in a hollow disaster, so she's always supported the Exaltists. She's not a bad person. She's just someone searching for hope. She joined the Exaltists very early on, and even watched Dina grow up. That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina that she... All these years, she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt, I think. But I didn't just fail to save Dina. I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching, but I can never change its course or avoid the bad ending. Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune.
Denkst du nicht, Vivian?
No way. You're not the one bringing bad luck. Whatever went down with the Exaltists, Landon used you. As for Dina and Camille, they know the truth, and they just made their choices. The hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. But not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like they do.
Lord Finden.
Du musst doch nicht selbst glauben.
You need to believe in yourself. You're currently resolving the sacrifice crisis with your own effort. I remember you saying you really like yourself now. So what's changed?
Yes, that'll always be true. Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by, but I've never had the courage to face all this. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today, so I could finally spill it all out. It lightens my heart a little. Lord Finden, you truly are a wonderful listener.
Komm einfach zu mir, wenn immer nötig.
Whenever you're feeling down, don't hesitate to come to me.
I will. It's been such a long day. You must be exhausted. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know what I find. Good night, Lord Finden.
Als du erwachst, ist dann Mittag. Weil der Vivian war gerade im Laden, aber du warst nicht da. Was braucht sie? Es ging um Opferstein. Das erste Mal, dass der Opferstein erschienen ist, war bei der Aktion. Also hat sie beschlossen, die Überwachungsvideo nach diesem Tag zu finden. Es ist möglich, dass danach immer noch mehr geschehen ist. Und wir nichts davon wussten. Wie wir die Aufnahmen bekommen könnten, erhalten wir vielleicht neue Hinweise. Belle, falls es Zeit ist, geh zur Lumina-Galerie und triff dich mit Vivian. Ja, gehen wir hin.
Schau, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection. So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
Nachdem Vivian sich spontan verabschiedet, verlässt sie die Lounge. Ehrenwerter Pfeifer, da bist du ja. Eine Freundin, mit der ich früher gearbeitet habe, hat zufälligerweise die Schicht von jemand anderem bei der Auktion übernommen. Ich habe von ihr gelernt, dass Hugo eine Aufnahme mit denen sie sich genommen hat. Ich denke, dass Hugo Pläne hat, weshalb er die Überwachungsvideo versteckt hat. Doch solange ich herausfinden kann, wann Hugo hier war, werde ich wissen, wo ungefähr die Videokassette versteckt hat. Was? Immerhin wird Spottdrosse, Mockingbird. Es sollte nicht überraschend sein, dass wir heimliche Wege haben, um Informationen zu vermitteln, oder? Einmal konnten wir bei einer Mission keinen Kommunikator verwenden. Also hat Hugo einige Vögel trainiert und ein paar Sender an ihn angebracht, damit wir kommunizieren konnten. Aber nachdem eine Mission dabei war, haben wir ihre Freiheit nicht weiter eingeschränkt. Aber ich habe gerade einen Peilsender überprüft. Eines dieser Vögel ist an einem Tag in der Nähe des Auktionsortes herumgeflogen, als Hugo die Aufnahmen entwendet hat. Danach ist er hin und wieder in diese Gegend herumgeflogen. Obwohl der Peilsender nur einen beschränkten Bereich zeigen kann, denke ich, dass der Hinweis sein könnte, den Hugo uns hinterlassen hat. Falls ich mich irre, ist diese Videokassette dort verborgen, wo er Vogel ist. Ich kann mir nicht sicher sein, welche Art Vogel Hugo damals verwendet hat. Doch alle Vögel, die er zu hatten zumindest ein paar schwarze Federn. Retterpfeifen teilen wir uns auf und danach durchsuchen die Gegend. Falls du einen Vogel siehst, mach ein Foto und schick es mir. Ich sollte ihn wiedererkennen können. Okay. Ein weicher, niedlicher Downball. Es ist schwer vorstellbar, dass Hugo diesen Vogel für die Mission benutzt hat. Aber er hat schon ein paar schwarze Federn, also vielleicht ist er es. Und ich kann nicht schaden, das Foto zu machen und es Vivian zu schicken. Nachdem das Foto des stämmigen Panda-farbigen Vogels auf Vivian geschickt wird, zu einer negativen Antwort scheint, müssen wir das so weiter suchen. Gut. Ein Pinguin zählt wohl als Vogel. Ein Baumut zum Kommunizieren zu werden, klingt zufällig so, oder? Könnte dieser Kerlchen sein? Nach den pinguinartigen Baumut geschickt hast, antwortete sie nur. Scheint, als hättest du dich gehört und such woanders weiter. Okay.